Universe, it's Ray, and welcome back to WWE Smackdown. And to kick us off, ladies and gentlemen, here he comes, our general manager. It is Seth frickin' Rollins. Seth Rollins has to be feeling very good after Night of Champions this past Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. It was an incredible event full of incredible matches, folks. And Seth Rollins, my God, he did the heavy lifting in making that card what it was. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins offers up his next pay-per-view for us here, ladies and gentlemen. Our next event about to be announced by our great general manager, Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins, of course, still rehabbing that knee injury. We're getting reports that it's getting better week after week, that Seth Rollins is growing stronger week after week, and he is not so far off from one day returning to the ring here in RF11 Universe. Seth Rollins gets ready to address the LS11 Universe. Hello and welcome to Friday Night Smackdown, ladies and gentlemen. Now, in case you missed it, this past Sunday at Night of Champions, it was a fantastic evening, folks. We had matches that you wouldn't believe: Ilia, Dragunov, and Cody, Rhodes, CM Punk, and Gunther. Even more. But now, we move on. Because that is the nature of Friday nights. And we look towards our next pay-per-view event, where I have decided to host the most prestigious, the most famous, and the most difficult tournament in wrestling. A single elimination tournament, and in the finale, you get to compete for two things: the crown and a chance at the World Championship at one of the biggest events of the year, SummerSlam. I am, of course, talking about King of the Ring. So what does that mean? Well, folks, here are some brackets for you. TBA versus Sheamus. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Drew McIntyre. Two of our newest sightings here on Smackdown: Jonathan Gresham and Sean Spears. And Carmelo Hayes versus this man. Oh! Talk about a blue chip pick, former NXT champion. Here he comes, Trick Williams. Trick Williams. SmackDown has signed Trick Williams, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best young stars in all of professional wrestling today, and Seth Rollins has signed him and entered him into the King of the Ring. What a moment for Trick here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Trick Williams getting the star treatment immediately on SmackDown, being put into one of the most prestigious tournaments in wrestling, in the King of the Ring. Thank you so much, Seth, for this opportunity. You're welcome. And now, folks, I'm going to tell you what I'm here to do. Because you see, when you're Trick Williams, a lot of things are said. A lot of things are figured about you, and that's exactly what's already been done. Everyone's already expecting me to win King of the Ring. as they should. Because I am about to be the fastest rising star in the history of Smackdown. Because when I win King of the Ring, become King Trick, and go on to SummerSlam to face CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship, and when I win the World Heavyweight Championship, it will be the greatest feat accomplished by a young athlete in the history of WWE. Yeah, Trick, about that. I'm not saying you can't do it, but there is one more man who I've selected, who I've personally sought to be in the King of the Ring. Who? Wait a minute! Wait a minute! I talked about Seth Rollins and his ability to make blue chip picks, and oh my God! Ladies and gentlemen, the final entrant in King of the Ring is John Cena. John Cena has returned, and he has entered himself into the King of the Ring. What a moment here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. John Cena announcing himself for the tournament. One of the few accolades he's never claimed, and that is King of the Ring. Gentlemen, Seth, don't believe we've met, Trick. No, we haven't. Well, folks, it's just me, isn't it? Right when you think I'm not going to show up, that is exactly when I do. Now I'm going to tell you something, folks. When Seth called me and asked me to be part of this tournament, I wasn't fully sold on it. I knew this upcoming year, the last time, it is indeed now. And Seth said to me, hey, this is your last time. Why not do something you've never done before? I was saying to myself, you know what, Seth? You're right. Put me in there. And you are right, Seth. Because when I do win King of the Ring, and I go on to SummerSlam, and I face my old rival CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship, and I win the title, it won't be one of the greatest things ever accomplished by a young athlete in WWE history. It'll be one of the greatest feats accomplished anywhere in WWE history. Is that so? Yeah, it is. And I've heard a lot about you, by the way, Trick. And if what they say is true, maybe, just maybe, I'll see you in the final. And John Cena making a declaration here tonight that he wants to do something he has never done before, and that is become the King of the Ring. And now Trick Williams staring down Seth Rollins, ladies and gentlemen. This has become such a stacked King of the Ring, folks. And we have more on Smackdown. John Cena in our main event in the King of the Ring. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's waste no time starting on these such important tournaments, ladies and gentlemen. At least the Smackdown side. And this tournament began 2 nights ago on Dynamite. Ultimately, our tournament for the first ever LS11 Universe Trios Championship. So our first matchup here tonight will be Legado del Fantasma versus Imperium. Of course, Santos Escobar bringing along Los Lotharios here for this one. They want, ladies and gentlemen, for the titles to read LDF. And they could definitely I see making it far in the tournament, but their first test here tonight might be their toughest. I think the team they face here tonight might be the odds-on favorite to win the entire thing against Imperium, ladies and gentlemen. And what a night we have set up for you, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight. We are going to get, of course, we're going to have a few matches for this 6-man tournament, for this Trios Championship tournament. And, of course, we're going to start on our King of the Ring matchups here tonight as well. John Cena in the main event. One edition of Smackdown, ladies and gentlemen. And to kick us off, we have some all-star 6-man tag team action. And this team has a ton to prove right now, by the way. Imperium, as a whole, Gunther certainly not, has been kind of under the radar so far this season, ladies and gentlemen. Kaiser and Vinci have not made a lot of noise in terms of the SmackDown Tag Team division the way we thought they would. But Gunther has been relentlessly trying to win the World Heavyweight title, of course, him being locked out of that consideration for the time being, due to his defeat this past Sunday in that brutal no-holds-barred match against CM Punk. Gunther, though, already just dusting himself off and getting right to the next goal of Imperium. Imperium tonight seeking to plant their flag and say they will be the first LS11 Universe Trios champions. And as I said, ladies and gentlemen, I think if you look up and down the whole field of competitors, you have some names that really stand out. You have names like the OC, you have names like the BCC, you have teams over in TNA, you have the Hammerstone regime that's over there right now. There's so many great teams in this tournament, ladies and gentlemen, but I think Imperium stand to really truly make an impact in this thing, because Kaiser and Vinci have been training all this time over at the Performance Center. Gunther has been holding them to the highest of standards in there, and we're going to get to see that come out here tonight. Gunther, I was speaking with him earlier today, and he said, "I take no failures of my star pupils." And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Gunther, we starting things out with Santos Escobar, and Gunther immediately bring Santos Escobar down with a lariat. And you know Gunther wanted to get out some of that frustration from this past weekend and his failure to win the WWE World Heavyweight title at Night of Champions. And now, wait a minute, we see Kaiser being stretched out and an axe handle across the back there. The axe handle across the back, and now wait a minute though, Santos Escobar catching him. Santos trying to submit Kaiser early on. Santos getting Kaiser up onto his back in a backpack hold. And now wait a minute, Santos Escobar brought down with a wrist lock. And now wait a minute, gonna go for the drop kick. No, Kaiser out of the way. Kaiser picks him up on the shoulders, nails that move there. Kaiser with that rolling slam kick out though by one Santos Escobar. And Santos gets up to his feet though. Santos Escobar with the big knee though to Kaiser. And now Santos tags in Humberto Carrillo. And here comes Humberto. Humberto goes for the forearm. No. Kaiser pops him up, sets him down with a spine buster there. Now we see Kaiser trying to strategize his next move in this 6-man tag match. Goes in Vinci. And now Vinci's in trouble. Vinci is being airborne into the shoulder block. Vinci there taking a major piece from Humberto. And now Humberto picked up, sat down with a power bomb from Vinci. 1, 2, oh, kick out there from Humberto. And we see there already Imperium in their domineering power. And now, oh, a sit-out powerbomb as well. There's 1. There's 2. Kick out, though, by Humberto. And Humberto popping up to his feet. Now going to go for the springboard bulldog, and he nails it. Humberto nailing that springboard bulldog out of nowhere. And now Humberto Carrillo tags in Santos Escobar. Santos gets into the drop kick. And now Giovanni trying to get the tag. Gunther reaching out. Gunther unable to get in. Santos staying on Giovanni Vinci. And now you see, oh, Giovanni sent out to the outside. And now wait a minute, Santos Escobar waiting no time. Here we go. DDT to Kaiser on the apron. And now Giovanni trying to defend Kaiser, but trip up there by Santos Escobar. Never underestimate this man. And now Santos Escobar. Wait a minute on the outside. Canadian Destroyer Da Vinci. What a move there from Santos Escobar, possibly doing some major damage to Giovanni Vinci in this one. That Canadian Destroyer, his head planted on the mat there. Now Santos Escobar desperately now goes for the cover. There's one. There's two. Kick out by Giovanni Vinci. Giovanni Vinci hit with that Canadian Destroyer to the outside. And now you see Santos Escobar going to stay on here. Tag to Angel Garza. Angel Garza making his first appearance in this matchup. And now Angel Garza throws Giovanni Vinci off the ropes. Connects with a knee shot there. And you see Kaiser and Gunther trying to will Giovanni to get to their corner. And now a massive hit there. And another one. Wait a minute. Oh, Giovanni Vinci throws him into the corner there. And now Giovanni Vinci stomping away on him. And now Vinci needs to figure out what he wants to do next. Here he comes off the ropes. Wait a minute. Angel Garza catches him with a strike there. And a step up in Sakiri as well. And now we see it. He's trying his hardest to get across the ring. Desperately trying to get to the tag. And now wait a minute. Giovanni Vinci pulls out of that one. Giovanni. Oh, nailing that suplex power bomb. And now Giovanni Vinci desperately gets the tag to Kaiser. And now Kaiser uppercut to Santos Escobar. And Santos Escobar trying to get out of the ring. Wait a minute. Angel Garza going for the hit on Kaiser. Kaiser reverses that one. Suplexes Santos Escobar. And now, wait a minute, Angel Garza pulled down there by Kaiser. And Kaiser tagging in his general here tonight. And now Kaiser grabbing up Santos Escobar, sets him down with a Uranagi. And now we see Santos Escobar trying to climb. Wait a minute, Santos! Oh, nailing that driver out of nowhere. Phantom driver, oh my God! Gunther kicked out of that one like it was nothing. And go for the frog splash. No, Gunther fights out of that one. Gunther! Power bombing Escobar! 1, 2, and there is Humberto Carrillo to break it. And now Gunther disposes of Carrillo and takes out Garza as well. Garza and Carrillo sat down there now, and running drop kick as well there from the ring general. And Gunther, you can tell he is over it here. Like, oh, a forearm shot there from Santos Escobar. And now Santos looking to possibly bring down Gunther. Gunther just throwing Escobar across the ring. Santos Escobar, being totally shown up here, and thrown across the ring once again by the ring general. And Gunther again just going for broke here. Gunther is kicking the crap out of Santos Escobar. Santos trying to get up to his feet here. Gunther arm drags Escobar. And you can see Gunther has had enough. Gunther has had enough of Santos Escobar. And by God, Escobar set down there, and as is Carrillo, as is Garza. Gunther has had enough of all of Legado del Fantasma, and Gunther powerbomb to Santos Escobar. 1, 2, 3. Imperium win this matchup. Imperium with the big win, and they're going to continue on in this Trios Championship tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Vinci, Kaiser, and Gunther Imperium. And you can see there, ladies and gentlemen, their strong stance. These three are going to be one of the teams to beat in this tournament. We have more on Smackdown. Hey, what's your name? Are you speaking to me? Yeah, I'm speaking to you. What's your name? Elton Prince. That's right. Elton Fairy. Anyway, what did you just say? Nothing. I heard you got an enterprise lately. Well, yes, I do. Me and my partner Kit, Pretty Deadly, we flaunt Pretty Deadly fashion line is one of the hottest selling things in the world. Very nice. Be a shame if something happened to it. What? Oh, I'm just saying, walking around here acting like you don't gotta kick up to anyone else, might rub some people the wrong way. What are you saying to me? Nothing. Hey, look, I got a 6-man tag later tonight to progress to ultimately win the trios titles. So, don't got time to talk about this long now. But you and your partner are gonna have to start kicking up to the D'Angelo family. What? We want in, you dunce. That's gonna be a no. I wasn't asking. You're gonna kick up, or you're gonna lose the ability to kick. Capiche? Asshole. Seth. Yeah? Why am I on King of the Ring? Lexus, you hadn't done anything to earn being in King of the Ring. Is that so? Yes. Lexus, unfortunately, I have to be a general manager around here. And you haven't competed in a month. And you lost to Cody. I beat Cody as well. You're forgetting that. You don't want to give me my opportunity? Maybe I'll just have to take one for myself. And ladies and gentlemen, coming next is our first match in the King of the Ring tournament. And out first, here he comes, the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura is here. Shinsuke Nakamura, ladies and gentlemen, one of the most legendary Japanese professional wrestlers of all time. And could you imagine if he could win the King of the Ring tournament? Of course, now we know how stacked it is. Of course, now we know next we were going to get Carmelo Hayes versus his best friend Trick Williams in the first round of the tournament, as well as Jonathan Gresham versus Shawn Spears. And then later on tonight, of course, the all-star matchup for this King of the Ring tournament, we're going to have the Celtic Warrior Sheamus going against John Cena. But Nakamura, he might be the dark horse of this entire tournament, ladies and gentlemen. He has such a different style than the rest of them. And Nakamura here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, could really make a statement against a big competitor. And for those of you who saw in the Discord, yes, we did change it. It was originally someone else, but ultimately for booking reasons, I've made a change. In case you want to know, at one point it was a different lineup for King of the Ring, slightly, but I did change one name in the past day just because I felt like he needed to be in the tournament. I wanted him in there. And that man is making his way to the ring right now. The Scottish Claymore. Here he comes. It is Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre walking into this matchup tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, winning the first round of the King of the Ring tournament immediately qualifies you to go to the King of the Ring pay-per-view. We'll have the semifinals to kick off the King of the Ring pay-per-view event, ladies and gentlemen. So, folks, this is for a guaranteed spot in that show. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking forward to this one. Interesting style clash up. Two men who are both practitioners and experts in their styles. Of course, we have Drew McIntyre coming out here tonight, but we also have, as I was saying, Shinsuke is a master of strong style. He's the king of strong style. McIntyre practicing more of that classic world of sport variety, more of a brawling style. It will definitely be an interesting matchup here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Our first round of the King of the Ring tournament. And let's remember, the winner gets CM Punk at SummerSlam for the World Heavyweight Championship. And here we go. And let's start off. Oh, massive hit there from Drew McIntyre. And McIntyre running off the ropes. Oh, but caught with a big kick there from one Shinsuke Nakamura. And now Nakamura, you know he wants to try and make things far here tonight. He needs to try to get rid of Drew McIntyre quickly in this matchup. Now McIntyre thrown to the corner. Wait, McIntyre check there. And you know McIntyre is feeling a ton of frustration due to what happened at the six-man at Night of Champions when Next Wave lost to Team Uso. McIntyre tonight trying to get himself back on the right road. Wait a minute. Shinsuke checks in there with a massive knee drop there. And now Shinsuke Nakamura looking to hurt him even more. Shinsuke throws him into the corner. And now Shinsuke Nakamura presses his foot up to the face. And now brings him down. And Nakamura looking to get him with the electric chair. No! Out of that one is Drew McIntyre. And now McIntyre puts Nakamura in the ropes. Wait a minute! Alabama slam off the ropes. 1, 2, nearly had Nakamura there. That nearly knocked the King of Strong Style out cold. But wait a minute, small package by Nakamura. There's one. There's two. Nakamura nearly had the Scottish Claymore there. Nakamura nearly coming out of nowhere there with that small package and a drop kick as well. But McIntyre up to his feet, and McIntyre bringing him down with the clothesline. And ladies and gentlemen, they are trading now. They are going back and forth here, folks. And now, wait a minute. McIntyre checking Nakamura. Inverted suplex by Drew McIntyre to Shinsuke Nakamura. And now Shinsuke in trouble here. Wait a minute. Drew McIntyre on top. Oh, with a falling leg drop off the top. 1, 2. Again, nearly had the King of Strong Style. But not today. And now, wait a minute. Sheamus coming off the ropes. Wait a minute. Sheamus. Oh, gets kneed. And again by one Shinsuke Nakamura. And now Shinsuke has him in trouble here. Big kick responding. Now, wait a minute, folks. We're going to go back and forth here between these two. Nakamura and Sheamus. Or Nakamura and Drew McIntyre. McIntyre with another shot there. Shinsuke firing back. McIntyre catches him with another one. And now McIntyre brings him down with a lariat. McIntyre is on it here tonight. McIntyre, wait a minute, picks him up. Uranagi. And now into the cover once again. There's one kick out there by the King of Strong Style. And now, wait a minute, Nakamura. Wait, Nakamura picking Drew up out of nowhere. Sets him down with that driver. That phantom driver coming out of nowhere, and Nakamura knows he has no time to waste. And now, wait a minute, Shinsuke looking to hurt Drew McIntyre. McIntyre with the DDT. McIntyre coming out of nowhere with that DDT onto Shinsuke Nakamura. Now waiting, calling Shinsuke up. Wait a minute, Shinsuke onto the apron with Drew. Wait, Drew pulling down Shinsuke Nakamura. Drew McIntyre now, wait a minute, on the outside, Future Shock! The Future Shock on the outside of the ring to McIntyre, to Nakamura. And now Nakamura covered by McIntyre. There's one, there's two, kick out again by Shinsuke Nakamura. That Future Shock Coming out of nowhere. Now Nakamura gets hit once again. Nakamura. Oh, the strikes. Wait, oh, Nakamura. Checking Drew McIntyre. And now Nakamura setting down McIntyre there. Nakamura now going on the offensive here. Massive forearm loaded up. And now we see Drew McIntyre putting a bad way here, putting a bad place here. Nakamura picks him up, sets him down with that slam. 1, 2, kick out by McIntyre again. And McIntyre now pulling himself up onto the ropes. Wait a minute now, wait, Shinsuke pulling on the arm of one. Oh, into the Kinshasa. 1, 2, kick out again by McIntyre. That Kinshasa coming out of nowhere. Now going to go for it again. Wait, oh, McIntyre fights out of that one. And now wait a minute, trying to pick him up. No, reverses into a slam of his own. And now McIntyre, Glasgow kiss. McIntyre setting down Nakamura with the Glasgow kiss and the Claymore. 1, 2, 3. Drew McIntyre advances in the King of the Ring tournament. Drew McIntyre with the win here tonight. And McIntyre has now punched his ticket to the event known as King of the Ring. He will face either Sheamus or John Cena in the semifinals at that show. What a win for Drew McIntyre here tonight. I know you all hate me. In some ways you're justified. See, in my traditions you never take an act against family. And I didn't. Jay, I did that for your own good. You are flying too close to the sun here. And as your brother, it is my job to make sure you don't get burned. So at Night of Champions, I realized what I did, and I realized the hate that I caused you. But make no mistake, what I did was for my brother, not against. And if he has something to say about it, he can take it up with me. And ladies and gentlemen, we are about to hear from the United States champion. A man who last Sunday at Night of Champions had the biggest win of his entire career when he beat Cody Rhodes clean as a whistle. Your United States champion, Ilia Dragunov, the Dragon, making his way to the ring tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And we see Ilia Dragunov. As I said, if you missed their match at Night of Champions, go back and watch it. It was an epic encounter. Ilia Dragunov becoming the first man to ever kick out of the trifecta of Crossroads. And Ilia Dragunov ultimately would end with him nailing that patented Super H-bomb to put Cody Rhodes down and retain his U.S. title. And we are going to hear from the U.S. champion. Before I begin, I'd like to thank Cody Rhodes for the opportunity of his competition. We had a fantastic match, and I will regret nothing about it. It was the greatest victory I have ever mounted, and I respect Cody Rhodes more than any man. But now, I must move on. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your United States champion. And I do it because I can. I've managed to defend the title several times. And it will not end here. Ilia Dragunov will show himself to be a champion of excellence when he continues to beat the best competition after competition after competition. Because that is what the Russian torpedo was made to do. Oh, wait a minute. Well, as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, coming out here to confront him is the man who he beat this past Sunday at Night of Champions. Here he comes, it's the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes going out here tonight, folks. I think Ilia Dragunov was not expecting Cody Rhodes to come right back like this. But this is the nature of a man named Rhodes. He never gives up. And he's already coming down here, ladies and gentlemen, to talk to Ilia Dragunov once again. Cody Rhodes came closer than anyone else has to beating Ilia Dragunov a few nights ago at Night of Champions for that U.S. title. Everyone in the building thought when he nailed that trifecta of Crossroads that everything was over. We were already counting the three. We were already saying, what a match, what a moment. But Ilia Dragunov getting that shoulder up. Everyone in the crowd, there was not a cheer, it was a silence. A silence fell over the building. A shocked silence fell over everything. When Ilia Dragunov still managed, despite Cody Rhodes hitting his best shot on him, to still kick out. Now we're going to hear from him. I know you think I have no reason to be out here. Cody, with all due respect, you don't. I see that point, Ilia. But I also see our match last Sunday. I see these people and their reaction to it. They came alive. They knew I could do it. I knew I could do it. To be fair, you knew you could do it as well. Ilia, you are better than I ever gave you credit for being. Thank you. But it still doesn't change things. I want your United States Championship. And when it comes to my right to challenge for it, I don't have much. What I do have is the promise. The promise to make you better. Because you can't tell me that when we faced on Sunday, I did not make you a better competitor. I did that, Ilia. You and I, we can go back and forth. We can say, you did this, you did that. But at the end of the day, I made you better. And I know you want to keep getting better, don't you? Ilia, think about it. I have thought about it, Cody. No. Cody, you must do something to earn this opportunity against me again. I do not go giving second chances like this. And the fact you are asking for it rubs me wrong. So, Cody, if you want another opportunity at my United States Championship, earn one. Well, Ilia Dragunov straight up telling Cody he's not going to just give him another title shot, that he's going to have to earn one. And Ilia Dragunov now walking away from this situation. Cody Rhodes faced with the prospect of having to earn one more shot at the United States title to see if he can indeed become the champion. We have more on Smackdown. And ladies and gentlemen, coming up next here on Smackdown, we're going to have some women's action out first. Here she comes. The muscle mommy of Smackdown, Raquel Rodriguez, is here. Raquel Rodriguez making her way to the ring tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Looking ready to go for this matchup here. And I don't even know what this match is, to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. I have been uninformed on Raquel Rodriguez's opponent here tonight for this matchup. Raquel Rodriguez, an impressive specimen. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, she's back. Bayley is here. Bayley returning to LS11 Universe here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And Bayley looking ready to go in this one, folks. Bayley, look. We have not seen Bayley in months. But Bayley tonight is back and looks fantastic and ready to go in this one. And ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Raquel Rodriguez versus Bayley here tonight on Smackdown. And here we go. And now Bayley, going for the crossbody early on Raquel. And Raquel, stomping on the back of Bayley there. Bayley put onto the back foot by Raquel. Raquel trying to hurt Bayley here. Wait, Bayley fights out of it. Bayley, we're claiming some ground on that one. Now Bayley coming back. Wait, a massive shot there though. Setting her down. No, Bayley out of the way again. Now Bayley getting some, a massive lariat there from Raquel. And now Raquel, wait a minute, Bayley, throwing down Raquel there. Raquel put onto the back foot here by Bayley. Bayley gets hit with a back elbow strike though. And now Bayley put onto the defensive position, now picked up, set down there with a double choke slam. And now wait a minute, Bayley, and her leg just being wrapped up into the ring there. And now Bayley being forced to go to the outside by Raquel. Raquel wanting to show no mercy to Bayley here tonight. Bayley might get handled here. Now Bayley in trouble here. Wait, goes for the stomp. No, Bayley out of the way. Bayley takes down Raquel. Coming down with hard shots. Bayley taking down Raquel there. Now Bayley throws her back into the ring. And Bayley now going to go up top. Raquel trying to check Bayley. Wait a minute. Bayley fights out of that one. Now Bayley going to come off the top. Going to go for the axe handle. No. Raquel sidestepped. And now Raquel going to take her up for the backbreaker. No. Bayley fights out of that one. Now Bayley with the forearm. And now wait a minute. Raquel. Elbows her away. And now Bayley in trouble here. Raquel with the bad foot and another one. And now Raquel looking to hurt Bayley. Bayley gets hit with a running clothesline by Raquel. And now Raquel looking to hurt Bayley. Wait, Bayley gets out of that one. Bayley getting out of that one here. And now Bayley firing off once again. And Bayley now picking her up. Bayley to belly. 1, 2, kick out by Raquel. Bayley nailing that massive Bayley to belly suplex out of nowhere on Raquel. And now Bayley comes down with a swanton bomb as well. There's one. There's two. Again a kick out by Raquel. And now Raquel struggling to get up to her feet. Bayley, with a strike there onto Raquel. Running off the ropes with Raquel. Catches Bayley. Changes direction. Picks her up. Spinning slam there into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out there from Bayley. And now Bayley forced to pull herself up into the corner here. Raquel with the striking there. Now Raquel, wait a minute. Raquel coming off the ropes with that Phoenix Splash. 1, 2, kick out there. Bayley and Raquel going back and forth here. Now we see Raquel setting up for the Tejana Bomb. Here we go, and Bayley fights out. Bayley reverses to Tejana Bomb. And wait a minute, though, into Bayley's patented face breaker. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Raquel kicking out of that one. Raquel and Bayley. Oh, with the chop there by Bayley, and Bayley coming off the rope. Wait, big boot by Raquel. And now Raquel picking her up into the torture rack and slams into a neck breaker. And now Bayley struggling to get to her feet here. Bayley put into a bad way here. Wait a minute, Bayley kicking her in the gut. And now Bayley, oh, with the striking. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The back and forth between these two women here in this one. Bayley with another one. And again. And ladies and gentlemen, this is going to go back and forth here. Bayley returning shots once more here onto one Raquel. And now Raquel forced to go back here. Wait a minute. Bayley looking to unleash the face breaker again. 1, 2, 3. Bayley wins her return match on Smackdown. What a win for the posthumous Bayley here. Bayley making her return and making a statement here on Friday nights. What a win for Bayley. Oh, man. Elton Prince catching Tony D'Angelo with that chair. Well, he was supposed to be in six-man action next, but Elton Prince beating Tony down with that chair. And again, Tony D'Angelo hit with that chair. You're not getting shit from us. Well, folks, I mean, they're coming out here. Tony D'Angelo, we just saw Tony D'Angelo laid out backstage. And here they come. The D'Angelo family, we just saw them attack. We just saw Tony D'Angelo unable to be in this matchup here tonight due to an attack from Pretty Deadly. And folks, you know they're feeling the pressure now. Of course, we saw Tony D'Angelo trying to threaten Elton Prince earlier tonight, saying they want in on the Pretty Deadly fashion line, that you're going to start kicking up the D'Angelo family on SmackDown. And they evidently did not like that. So now the D'Angelo family forced to walk into this six-man tag team match in a 3-on-2 situation and pray to God that Tony D'Angelo can walk in. I mean, we have the alternates on standby, but they denied it fervently. And here they come, this team. It's Next Wave. Dominic Mysterio, Ron Steiner, and Charlie Dempsey. Next Wave looking ready to go in this matchup. And Tony D'Angelo, I think the biggest factor in this entire matchup has been taken right off the table. And now Dominic Mysterio, Ron Steiner, and Charlie Dempsey walk into this six-man tag, and they look to stamp their ticket further on in this Trios Championship tournament. They could easily do it here tonight. It will now be 3-on-2 in this tag team situation here, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. And now, wait a minute. Oh, massive hit there from Channing. And now Channing, oh, trying to do something to Dom, but Dom saying no there. And now Dom picks him up, sets him down with a slam. And now a tag to Braun. Braun already in this matchup. Now Braun, oh my God, Braun. And now, wait a minute. Channing picks him up, sets him down on the knees. Channing needs to find something to do. Wait, oh, kicking Braun though. Braun kicks Channing in the head there. Now Braun picks up Channing. Steiner Collider. The Steiner Collider there from Braun. And now Braun wasting no time now. Throwing him. And now Braun brings Channing back into the ring. And you can see Luca screaming as Braun goes to work here. And now wait a minute. A tag to Dom. And now here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The double pounce. And now Stacks tagging Luca Crucifino in an elbow drop there. And now Luca trying to do damage. The D'Angelo family tried to flex on Pretty Deadly, and it's come back to bite them in a major way here tonight. And a forearm shot there from Luca. And Luca now taking down Dominic. Wait, Dominic kicking Luca in the back. And now Dom goes for the drop kick and nails it. And now wait a minute. He's gonna hurt Luca here. And now Luca having his leg worked on. But wait a minute, Braun pulls down Channing. Braun pulling down Channing, and now bringing him down once again. And now Channing. Oh, the strikes coming in here from these three. Next wave remaining on top here. And now wait a minute, Braun. You see Braun removing removing the shoulder straps there. And now Dominic going up top. Luca in trouble here. Elbow drop by Dominic. And now Dom gonna go for it. Frog splash. 1, 2, 3. Next wave's moving on. Next wave walk in here tonight and wipe their hands with the D'Angelo family. What a win here tonight. And next week is our main event. It will be Next Wave versus Imperium. What a match that will be, folks. But ladies and gentlemen, now we just have one more match to go here on SmackDown. Our second match in the King of the Ring qualifiers. But, oh my God, folks, Lexis King. Oh, Lexis King has attacked CM Punk. And wait a minute, no. The coronation. Lexis King attacking CM Punk backstage. We saw the frustration from King earlier. Oh my God, he has sent Punk crashing through that table. Lexis King making a statement tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, coming next on SmackDown, it's our main event. And a King of the Ring first round matchup out first. Here comes the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. Recent challenger for the U.S. title, Sheamus, makes his way to the ring tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Sheamus, ladies and gentlemen, has been one of the most brutal competitors over the last 2 decades of WWE. He has some of the most powerful striking you could ever imagine. He is one of the pound-for-pound strongest men on our roster, ladies and gentlemen, and he is a former King of the Ring winner. Sheamus has a lot of potential to go far in this tournament, ladies and gentlemen, but he's facing someone, the blue chip pick for this entire thing. And we saw him announced at the top of our show, ladies and gentlemen. The franchise. We heard from John Cena at the top of our show that he wanted the opportunity in his last year and a half around. He wanted the opportunity to finally do this, to do one more thing he's never done before, and that is hold and become the king of the ring. And Cena comes out here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, looking ready for this matchup. Cena throws the hat to the crowd. And I am ready for this Smackdown main event. John Cena, for the first time in over 20 years, enters the King of the Ring tournament. And here we go, it will be Sheamus versus John Cena in the main event of SmackDown. Here we go. And ladies and gentlemen, these two have a ton of respect for each other. You can see in how they carry themselves as they walk towards the combat. And now, Cena getting off Sheamus' shoulders there. And Sheamus now being hauled off. Sheamus connecting with a knee. And you have to remember, Cena was at the top of his game when Sheamus was merely a rookie over 10 years ago. In that time, John Cena has seen Sheamus rise to a veteran and nearly to a legend as Sheamus again, catching him with those knee strikes there. And now you see Sheamus trying to work over Cena. Cena powering back there. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The striking is on between the Celtic Warrior and the franchise. Here we go, folks. Cena and Sheamus cracking each other in the early part of this matchup. And John Cena nailing the drop kick there on Sheamus. And John Cena, if he wins tonight, he will go to the semifinals at the King of the Ring pay-per-view. Ladies and gentlemen, he will be penciled in to face Drew McIntyre on that show. Now Cena comes down there with the leg drop. And now into the cover. There's one. There's two. And Sheamus kicked out there. And now you know both men want to make it to that round considering their history with the Scottish Claymore. Now, Sheamus cracking Cena. Now, wait a minute. Sheamus early on gets Cena up for white noise. 1, 2, kick out by Cena. And now Sheamus, he knows he does not have long to work. Wait a minute. Gets him up. Celtic cross. Sheamus looking to finish this early on Cena. 2, kick out by John Cena. And you can see Sheamus. He was trying to get out of here early with his old rival Cena, and Cena saying no. And now Sheamus going to go to work on John Cena. John Cena cuts him off with a kick there. And now wait a minute, John Cena picks up Sheamus. Powerbomb by Cena. And now Cena needs to do something. Here's Cena. Kicking Sheamus while he's down. And now you see Sheamus struggling up to his feet here. Wait a minute. John Cena picks him up, sets him down. Cena with the inverted suplex and Sheamus with the ring awareness to immediately pull himself into the corner. And now Cena coming back in with the strikes there. And now John Cena looking to continue to hurt Sheamus here. Sheamus, grabs up Cena. With the knees. And now Sheamus beating down on John Cena. And Sheamus now looking to hurt Cena, coming around. Cena's in trouble here. Sheamus picking him up for the powerbomb on the outside. No! John Cena fights out of that one. And now Sheamus trying to hurt Cena again. Cena says no. Cena continuing to work him over here. Now, wait a minute, Cena! 5-knuckle shuffle on the outside from Cena. Cena doing the fist drop on Sheamus on the outside here. And now Sheamus in trouble here. Cena gets Sheamus back into the ring. And now into the cover by John Cena. 1, 2, kick out from the Celtic Warrior. And now John Cena, with another massive strike here onto Sheamus. And Sheamus tagging Cena here. And Sheamus nailing that uppercut as well. And now into the cover. 1, 2, Cena kicked out again. John Cena kicked out again. Now Cena fights out from the top there. And ladies and gentlemen, these two are going at it the way they did almost 15 years ago. And now Cena coming, launching himself towards Sheamus. Sheamus grabs up Cena. Looking to possibly big boot there by Sheamus to Cena. And now Sheamus picks up John Cena. Puts him in the corner. Oh wait, Sheamus booted by Cena. Cena with the strikes. And Cena now. Sheamus returning fire there. Now wait a minute. Sheamus getting him up. No! Sheamus slips out of it. John Cena. Sheamus was going out for the white noise. No! And Cena reverses it into an AA. 1, 2. Kick out by Sheamus. Sheamus still managing to kick out of that one. And now Cena, with the striking on Sheamus. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The back and forth once again between the Celtic Warrior and the franchise here tonight. Cena and Sheamus continuing to go back and forth here, folks. Cena, wait, Sheamus outrunning that one. Sheamus now over the shot. Wait, Cena. Wait, Sheamus with the tag once again. And now he's Cena nailing the drop kick there. Onto one Sheamus there. And Sheamus forced to go down in a heap here. Sheamus in trouble. John Cena looking to do something here to hurt the Celtic Warrior. Sheamus put up on the top. Cena bringing Sheamus down off the top rope there. And now John Cena. Wait a minute. Cena on top. Starting to feel it. Fist drop from the top from John Cena. And there's one. And there's two. And not today. Again. Sheamus barely managing to kick out. Sheamus rolls up Cena. 1, 2. Kick out again by John Cena. And now Sheamus running in once again. Sheamus, nailing that slam on John Cena out of nowhere. And now Cena, wait a minute, headbutt Sheamus. But Sheamus continuing to fight back here on the franchise. And Sheamus now drops John Cena in the corner. And John Cena pulling himself up onto the ropes here. Sheamus gets him up. No! Cena fights out of it. Cena! AA! Oh my God, Cena! Cena! AA again! Cena with the double AA! 2, 3! John Cena is going to King of the Ring. John Cena is headed to King of the Ring. Ladies and gentlemen, Cena will have the opportunity to wear the crown. Ladies and gentlemen, what a moment for John Cena. What an event we are building towards with King of the Ring. Folks, tonight we saw some incredible things. Make sure to tune in next week to see the 6-man tag match. Make sure to tune in next week to see Carmelo Hayes versus Trick Williams. And I've been Ray, and that was Universe.